A very warm welcome back to the latest aviation news recap. Thank you so much for the support on yesterday's video, and that's why I'm continuing with this series. On January 20th, Air France's first Boeing 777-300ER, equipped with the carrier's latest long-haul cabins, departed for New York JFK. The new cabins aim to improve customer experience, seeing business cabins now equipped with seats that transform into full flat beds. The refurbishment will include 12 777-300ERs in their fleet and will be gradually completed. The expectation is the transformation will be completed fleet-wide by the end of 2023. Air France says 3 more 777s with the updated cabin will be generally rolled out to destinations across the network. However, this will only be possible as more aircraft return from the refurbishment. Air France says the seat is completely redesigned and features more enveloping curves and extra comfort. One of Air France's most significant issues with its A380 and other previous products was their dated nature. As other carriers advanced, the product of the aircraft Air France had lagged. The hope is now, with state-of-the-art seats, they'll offer an experience more worthy of the price associated. Air France says the seat is based on 3 core principles, or the 3 Fs, as they all begin with F. These are full flat, full access, and full privacy. These are the 3 core functions the airline wanted to ensure were present in the upgraded seat. While the upper class is getting a significant upgrade, other cabins will also get a refresh with premium economy seeing the latest reclining technology installed, something already available on the newer A350. On to our next story, and following what was a very busy last week, Emirates has announced it has taken another significant and also exciting step at rebuilding Australian capacity with new flights. The airline will increase its services to Melbourne and Sydney, while in addition it'll recommence services to Christchurch via Sydney, improving the offering on the critical trans-Tasman routing. Back to Australia though specifically, from March 26th, Melbourne will see 3 daily services from Emirates. This flight will fly via Singapore and be operated by a 3-class 777-300ER. Meanwhile, a month and a half later, on May the 1st, Emirates will begin a 3rd direct flight to Sydney, with also a 777-300ER that will operate with their economy, business, and first on offer to passengers. For over 25 years, we have provided services for Australia since our first flight to Melbourne in 1996. During this time, we've proudly transported over 40 million passengers and continued flying to Australia during the pandemic. We continue to record significant demand for our services, so we're dedicated to offering Australians and travellers more options to travel, including the likes of our new premium economy cabin, with Australia being one of the first markets to be offered this class. These comments came from the Chief Commercial Officer of Emirates. By the middle of 2023, Emirates actually expects to operate 63 weekly services to Australia, transporting more than 55,000 passengers between Australian cities and Dubai. Melbourne and Sydney will also see therefore restored flying at pre-pandemic levels, and this is a significant milestone that has been achieved by the Dubai-based carrier. It is also a vote of confidence to Australia, once more, that continues to recover from the effects of the pandemic and restore many of the critical services from cities that it had before, of course, restrictions were implemented. One of the most significant aircraft orders ever seen is set to be announced on Friday, the 27th of January, from Air India. An order that will be consisting of a wide-body and a narrow-body aircraft. It's something that has also been rumoured since 2022. It now, however, looks set to be confirmed this week. The purchase will see nearly 500 aircraft ordered, 495 to be exact, and this is per Reuters. It will consist of 425 narrow-body aircraft from Airbus and Boeing. The makeup of that is 235 of the A320neo family and 190 of the 737 MAXes. Variants are yet to be specified, however these discussions have been ongoing for some time and been long reported. Air India, though, will not just be stopping at narrow-body aircraft. The expectation is they'll also confirm orders for wide-bodies. 3 aircraft types will be featured, from the A350, 787 and the 777X, as covered in a video a couple of days ago on the channel. 40 Airbus A350s, 20 Boeing 787s, and 10 Boeing 777Xs will soon join Air India's fleet. Variants, again also for the wide bodies, have yet to be confirmed, but what it is a vote of confidence, notably for the 777X program, which has endured a drought in passenger orders for a considerable time now. Since the Tata Group took over control from the government, they've been hard at work looking to rebuild the image of Air India. Included in this has been money going out to rebuild the airline's fleet with modern, fuel-efficient planes. Per Cirium data, Air India has 105 active aircraft with 15 in storage. 28% of their fleet is between 0 and 6 years of age, while 23% is between 6 and 12. The staggering figure is 47% of their fleet is between 12 and 18, and will eventually exceed that by the time these new planes are welcomed in. While some owners may look to reduce spending when acquiring a new airline, it's been the opposite for Air India, with cash certainly being splurged. On to our next topic of today, and it is actually the final one as well. Airlines are bracing themselves for a rough start to 2023. This comes as manufacturers are struggling to keep up with the scheduled delivery pace. Norwegian confirmed to Cirium that they would experience a delay in delivery for their upcoming planes. This is related to their forthcoming 737 MAX. While confirming the delivery delay, Norwegian will not be the only customer affected by a widespread problem hurting customers. In addition, it doesn't solely impact the MAX program or Boeing. Manufacturers around the globe are feeling the pressures at their supply chains that have come under tight pressure. According to AerCap, the world's largest aircraft lessor, this is not fresh news. They believe there's a broader problem with communication and transparency over the delays. Notably, they went at Airbus, saying that they were overpromising and under-delivering on deliveries. Norwegian has a fleet of Boeing 737-800s with currently 40 in service. The airline, however, is expecting to welcome 59 of the MAX 8 planes in the future. These MAX deliveries are scheduled to conclude in 2028. However, after that, there has been a discussion that the carrier may look to extend its commitment by exercising options. The Norway-based carrier has, as you may be aware, in recent times undergone a mammoth restructure that has seen the airline cut its operations, remove wide-body planes, and overall streamline. These decisions, amongst others, all hoped to create a more stable environment for the carrier to succeed for the long term. Because as you may recall, whether it was in 2018 or 2019, many people had given Norwegian the label that they would only survive 9 days over the festive period. That was how bleak the circumstances were for the carrier, but they've navigated, they've reduced their fleet, they've cut costs where possible, and are now looking to rebuild with the 737 MAX aircraft that unfortunately will be delayed. That's going to conclude today's aviation news recap. If you have any thoughts, please do let me know down below in the comments. I hope you've been enjoying these longer aviation news videos. Your support is greatly appreciated, and just remember, you can go and read the articles over on the DJ's Aviation website. That's djsaviation.net. Thanks for watching, and I will indeed see you tomorrow.